In a far future, where the 2D catastrophe occurred, everyone is an origami. Even the planet is flat. We have different paper classes, such as gold paper, civil paper, napkin paper, and the worst of them all, toilet paper. As anyone would expect, this brought inconveniences, such as strong winds slapping around people. Rains were pretty harmful, friction being too dangerous. However, a major threat appeared, only visible through a telescope. One day, some astronomers were observing the flat constellation in order to find which one have changed shape, size, or point of view since the last year. However, the leader of them noticed something strange.
I haven't seen that star before. It has a weird shape.
I'm going to summon it, sir!
Oh my! That star is too round to be considered paper.
The weird star started to orbit around a nearby star. Suddenly, a mouth appeared on the weird star. The astronomer team started to wonder what was happening. The star opened its mouth and swallowed the little star in one piece. Everyone was shocked by this and started to freak out.
Holy moly, what is that shit?
The star grew as soon as the eaten star was digested, and it stopped moving. The astronomers shut up completely. Nobody was stable enough to say a single word. 2 days have passed since the first encounter with the star. Nothing else had happened with it. In contrast, the astronomers have been rushing out worried and startled about their fate, theorizing what it is and why it is here.
Enough of conspirational theories. Let's assume it is an unknown life form. I mean, it breathes, eats, and moves like any other animal. But this one is not made of paper.
I think it's a prehistoric species!
Oh dude, it's clearly an evolved species.
Silence, please. It can even be a transdimensional being. It's not flat, so...
How do you know it is flat or not? We are all flat. We can only move in 2 dimensions. But the important thing to see here is until we understand its behavior, let's fix some cameras and one of us is going to stay. Look at them and take notes on every single move that thing does.
As the astronomers' leader started, each night one of them stayed and analyzed the weird object, taking notes on its moves. The first night, the leader stayed, but the star did nothing but spin on its own axis. The second night, the assistant decided to stay. Nothing happened again. The third night, the co-worker stayed, noticing nothing but silence and static. Days have passed. Nobody noticed something unusual until the count was over after 30 days. The roles have changed so many times that they lost the thread of it and they were all mixed up. It was the turn of the assistant to watch the cameras once again. It was alone eating some snacks, covering a blanket, while at the same time solving some puzzles. Boy, this is boring. I wish this thing never had appeared. I want to go home and sleep some more. Why do we have to suffer all of this? Nobody knows what is that thing, and it haven't moved any inch since a month. As soon as it shut its mouth, the thing started to move towards another star. This time, what seems to be a foot took the star and crushed it. Oh, good lord! The thing is showing more and more! The assistant took its notebook and started to take notes about what happened, and then the star started to head towards the planet. It was traveling as fast as a jet, The assistant took the phone and called all the team's members. They gathered as fast as they could. A few hours later,
Assistant, give the report. Aim the lasers to that thing and start the engine.
okay, sir, the object started to move around the 0012 hours. The first thing it did was to crush a nearby star with what happened to be a foot. And at 0015, it started to move towards us.
Hell yeah, it's time to use the armory.
But as soon as it entered its line, the star was right next to the planet. It opened its mouth and...
Fire all the armory now!
Let's do this!
Here we go!
It was too late. The star had swallowed the whole planet at once. At the end, the star was only a 3D dog. Bum, bum, bum.